Pitrakaraka in the ninth house. 1. Father and paternal relationships. With Pitrakaraka in the ninth house, the father's influence is closely tied to higher education, philosophy, spirituality, and the native's quest for truth and wisdom. The father may be seen as a mentor or guide who encourages the native to explore spiritual beliefs, religion, or philosophical knowledge. The relationship with the father may revolve around intellectual growth, travel, and broadening one's worldview through exploration and learning. The father's role is often that of a teacher who helps the native cultivate a sense of meaning and purpose in life. The father may emphasize the importance of education, spiritual practice, or broadening horizons through travel and learning. The relationship with the father may be marked by shared experiences in higher knowledge, philosophy, or religious teachings. 2. Creative intelligence and problem-solving. In the ninth house, Pitrakaraka shapes the native's creative intelligence in the realm of higher learning, wisdom, and problem-solving through philosophy and spiritual understanding. The father's influence is likely to encourage the native to approach problems with wisdom and to seek out broader, holistic solutions that take into account spiritual or ethical considerations. The father may inspire the native to think globally, use philosophy to guide decision-making, or explore creative solutions through travel, education, or spiritual practices. The native may be drawn to solve problems through a broader philosophical or spiritual lens, reflecting the father's teachings about seeing the big picture. The father's influence may guide the native toward exploring creative intelligence in academia, spirituality, or global perspectives, where wisdom and deeper understanding are key. 3. Ancestral support and esoteric knowledge from past lives. With Pitrakaraka in the ninth house, the native's ancestral support and esoteric knowledge are linked to spiritual wisdom, philosophical teachings, and the pursuit of higher knowledge. The father may serve as a conduit for passing down ancestral wisdom related to spiritual practices, religious traditions, or philosophical ideologies. This placement suggests that the native is deeply connected to ancestral guidance through wisdom and karmic lessons related to truth, ethics, and a higher understanding of life's purpose. The native may inherit a strong spiritual or philosophical lineage from the father's side, feeling a sense of responsibility to continue exploring these teachings. There could be a karmic connection between the native's pursuit of truth, learning, and ancestral wisdom, with the father playing a guiding role in accessing this knowledge. 4. Moral compass and ethical foundations. Pitrakaraka in the ninth house suggests that the father plays a pivotal role in shaping the native's moral compass and ethical beliefs through spirituality, religion, or philosophical teachings. The father may instill a strong sense of duty to uphold truth, justice, and moral integrity, particularly in relation to higher principles such as fairness, spirituality, and ethical behavior in global or cultural contexts. The native's ethical foundations are likely built on the father's guidance in understanding and living according to universal principles of justice and moral order. The native's moral and ethical framework is deeply tied to spiritual or philosophical teachings, likely instilled by the father's emphasis on justice and ethical responsibility. The father's influence encourages the native to uphold fairness and truth in all areas of life, particularly in relation to higher ideals and universal principles. 5. Career and social standing. With Pitrakaraka in the ninth house, the father's influence on the native's career and social standing is tied to higher education, law, philosophy, or spiritual leadership. The native may feel drawn to careers that involve teaching, writing, or speaking about philosophical or spiritual matters, possibly inspired by the father's emphasis on learning and intellectual growth. The father's guidance may lead the native toward roles that involve global travel, higher education, or influencing others through spiritual or philosophical leadership. The native may pursue a career in academia, law, publishing, or spiritual teaching, with the father playing a key role in encouraging intellectual and spiritual pursuits. The father's influence may guide the native to seek roles of influence, where they can share their knowledge and inspire others through education or spiritual leadership. So 6. Love, romance, and celebration. In the 9th house, Pitrakaraka influences the native's approach to love, romance, and celebration through a lens of philosophical understanding and a desire for spiritual connection. The father's teachings may shape how the native approaches love, emphasizing shared beliefs, intellectual connection, and a mutual quest for meaning in life. Romantic relationships for the native may involve a deep connection based on shared ideals, spiritual growth, or the pursuit of knowledge. Celebrations may be centered around intellectual gatherings, spiritual events, or travel to culturally significant places. The native may seek romantic relationships that are based on intellectual and spiritual connections, valuing shared beliefs and philosophies. Celebrations are likely to involve spiritual or intellectual gatherings, possibly focusing on significant cultural or religious events, reflecting the father's influence on the native's values. In conclusion, Pitrakaraka in the 9th house signifies a paternal influence centered around higher learning, philosophy, and spirituality. The father plays a key role in guiding the native toward the pursuit of truth, wisdom, and moral integrity. This placement encourages the native to explore spiritual beliefs, expand their understanding of the world, and build a career or social standing based on teaching, learning, and global understanding, all while drawing on the father's guidance in these profound areas of life. Pitrakaraka in the 10th house. 1. Father and paternal relationships. With Pitrakaraka in the 10th house, the father's influence is deeply tied to the native's career, public image, and reputation. The father is likely a prominent figure in shaping the native's ambitions, professional goals, and work ethic. The relationship with the father may revolve around themes of authority, responsibility, and success in the outer world. The father may encourage the native to strive for achievement and recognition, often serving as a model of professional responsibility and societal contribution. The father may be seen as a role model for professional success, pushing the native to achieve high standards in their career and public life. The relationship may involve lessons about leadership, discipline, and the importance of maintaining a strong reputation in society. Creative intelligence and problem-solving. In the 10th house, Pitrakaraka influences the native's creative intelligence in terms of how they approach their career, leadership, and public roles. The father's teachings may shape the native's ability to creatively solve problems in their professional life, find innovative ways to advance in their career, and effectively manage their responsibilities. The native may use creativity to handle authority, manage teams, or climb the social ladder, often reflecting the father's approach to work and public standing. The native may be skilled at using creative strategies to solve professional challenges, develop leadership qualities, and build their reputation. The father's influence likely encourages the native to be resourceful in achieving professional success and handling public responsibilities. 3. Ancestral support and esoteric knowledge from past lives. With Pitrakaraka in the 10th house, the native's ancestral support and esoteric knowledge are connected to career, status, and authority. The father may act as a conduit for ancestral wisdom regarding how to navigate positions of authority, manage public responsibilities, and build a lasting legacy. This placement suggests that the native inherits karmic lessons related to leadership and professional achievement from their paternal lineage, with the father's influence guiding them toward fulfilling these responsibilities in their career and public life. The native may feel a deep connection to their ancestral lineage in terms of maintaining or advancing the family's status, career legacy, or societal role. The father's influence may help the native understand and fulfill karmic duties related to professional success and leadership, often tied to ancestral expectations or traditions. 4. Moral compass and ethical foundations. Pitrakaraka in the 10th house indicates that the father plays a major role in shaping the native's moral compass through lessons about responsibility, authority, and public ethics. The father may instill in the native a strong sense of duty towards society, teaching them how to lead with integrity and maintain ethical standards in their professional and public life. The natives' moral and ethical beliefs are likely centered around fulfilling societal roles, leading with honor, and maintaining a strong reputation. The natives' ethical foundation may be deeply rooted in the father's teachings on leading with integrity and balancing professional success with moral responsibility. The father likely emphasizes the importance of upholding ethical standards in public roles, encouraging the native to be responsible and just in their career decisions and leadership positions. 5. Career and social standing. With Pitrakaraka in the 10th house, the father's influence on the native's career and social standing is direct and significant. The father may serve as a mentor or guide in helping the native achieve professional success, encouraging them to pursue leadership roles or prestigious careers. The father's teachings may emphasize the importance of public recognition, status, and career advancement, shaping how the native approaches their career and societal contributions. This placement often reflects a strong drive for achievement, authority, and public responsibility, with the father playing a pivotal role in guiding the native's career path. The native may be drawn to careers in leadership, politics, government, or any field where authority and public responsibility are key, reflecting the father's influence. The father's guidance may push the native to achieve social recognition, pursue ambitious career goals, and build a respected public reputation. Act 6. Love, romance, and celebration. In the 10th house, Pitrakaraka influences how the native approaches love, romance, and celebration through a lens of responsibility, public duty, and status. The father's teachings may shape the native's understanding of relationships, emphasizing the importance of commitment, loyalty, and the public aspects of romantic partnerships. Romantic relationships for the native may be strongly influenced by societal expectations or career goals, with celebrations often revolving around public recognition or career milestones. The native may feel the need to balance personal life with public responsibilities, reflecting the father's focus on maintaining status and respect in all areas of life. The native may approach love and relationships with a sense of duty and responsibility, valuing loyalty and long-term commitment, often reflecting the father's influence on relationships and public image. Celebrations may focus on career success, professional milestones, or achievements that enhance the native's public standing, mirroring the father's teachings about the importance of status and reputation. In conclusion, Pitrakaraka in the 10th house signifies a paternal influence focused on career success, public image, and authority. The father plays a significant role in shaping the native's approach to leadership, professional achievement, and social responsibility. This placement fosters a strong connection to career ambition and public duty, guiding the native to fulfill their potential in leadership roles, while maintaining a strong ethical foundation and striving for professional recognition and societal respect. Pitrakaraka in the 11th house. 1. Father and paternal relationships. With Pitrakaraka in the 11th house, the father's influence is strongly tied to the native's social networks, friendships, and long-term goals. The father may play a crucial role in shaping the native's approach to ambition, community involvement, and how they build connections with others. The relationship with the father is likely focused on achievement of aspirations, teaching the native to leverage social networks and group associations to fulfill their goals. The father may encourage the native to think about their place in society and how to use social connections to achieve success. The father may be seen as someone who encourages the native to pursue their goals through group involvement, social circles, and collaboration. The relationship might center around the father's guidance on how to build a network of influential people and how to use those connections to achieve long-term goals. 2. Creative intelligence and problem solving. In the 11th house, Pitraka influences the native's creative intelligence in relation to group dynamics, community work, and achieving ambitions through collaboration. The father's teachings likely guide the native in creatively solving problems within social settings, leveraging their connections for progress and finding innovative ways to pursue personal and collective goals. This placement encourages the native to use their intelligence to navigate social structures, organizations, and networks, often with the father serving as an example or mentor. The native may excel at finding creative solutions to achieve long-term goals by working within social groups or collaborating with influential individuals. The father's influence may push the native to think strategically about how to use social resources and teamwork to achieve success. 3. Ancestral support and esoteric knowledge from past lives. With Pitrakaraka in the 11th house, the native's ancestral support and esoteric knowledge are linked to social networks, community involvement, and the pursuit of larger ambitions. The father may serve as a channel for passing down ancestral wisdom related to collective success, teamwork, and social influence. This placement suggests that the native carries karmic lessons tied to leadership within groups, influencing social change, or fulfilling collective goals through inherited guidance from their paternal lineage. The native may feel a deep sense of responsibility to uphold the family's legacy in social circles or community organizations, influenced by the father's teachings. There could be karmic lessons related to social influence, leadership within groups, or the pursuit of shared goals, with the father playing a guiding role in fulfilling these ancestral duties. Hana 4. Moral compass and ethical foundations. Pitrakaraka in the 11th house indicates that the father plays a significant role in shaping the native's moral compass through lessons about social responsibility, fairness within groups, and ethical community involvement. The father may emphasize the importance of being fair and responsible in group settings, teaching the native how to maintain integrity while working toward collective goals. The native's moral and ethical beliefs may be influenced by the father's guidance on how to act within society and uphold ethical principles in social and professional networks. The native's ethical foundation is likely rooted in social fairness and the responsibility to contribute positively to the community, reflecting the father's influence on how to engage with social groups. The father may emphasize the importance of working toward the greater good, teaching the native to balance personal ambitions with the needs and goals of the collective. 5. Career and social standing. With Pitrakaraka in the 11th house, the father's influence on the native's career and social standing is tied to group associations, social networks, and the achievement of long-term goals. The native may feel guided toward careers that involve working with large organizations, social causes, or roles where collaboration and social influence are key. The father may encourage the native to build strong connections within their career, using social networks and group memberships to rise in status and achieve professional success. The native may be drawn to careers in social activism, humanitarian efforts, or any field that requires teamwork and collective achievement, with the father guiding them towards success in these areas. The father's influence may push the native to leverage social connections to advance in their career, using collaboration and group influence as tools for professional achievement. 6. Love, romance, and celebration. In the 11th house, Pitrakaraka influences the native's approach to love, romance, and celebration through the lens of social dynamics, friendships, and community involvement. The father's teachings may shape how the native approaches love within the context of social connections, emphasizing the importance of friendship, collaboration, and shared goals in romantic relationships. Celebrations may involve community gatherings, social events, or large group celebrations, where the native's network plays a significant role in their expression of joy. The native may approach love and romance with a focus on friendship, shared goals, and mutual social influence, reflecting the father's guidance on the importance of community in relationships. Celebrations may be centered around social events, group achievements, or collective milestones, with the father's influence shaping the native's view of love and joy as something to be shared within a larger social circle. In conclusion, Pitrakaraka in the 11th house signifies a paternal influence focused on social networks, group involvement, and the achievement of long-term goals. The father plays a key role in guiding the native's approach to building connections, working within communities, and using social influence to achieve success. This placement fosters a strong connection to collective goals and group dynamics, encouraging the native to use their social intelligence and collaborative skills to fulfill their ambitions and contribute positively to the larger community, all under the father's guidance. Pitrakaraka in the 12th house. 1. Father and paternal relationships. With Pitrakaraka in the 12th house, the father's influence is linked to the themes of spirituality, introspection, foreign lands, and letting go. The father may be seen as a guide in the native's understanding of deeper spiritual truths, encouraging withdrawal from the material world in favor of spiritual growth. The relationship with the father could be marked by a focus on detachment, sacrifice, or spiritual wisdom, possibly involving a sense of distance or otherworldliness. The father may also guide the native in navigating foreign places or embracing isolation for inner reflection and growth. The father may serve as a spiritual guide, emphasizing detachment from worldly pursuits and encouraging a focus on introspection and spiritual development. The relationship may involve periods of physical or emotional distance, or the father may be involved in foreign lands, spiritual practices, or charitable work. 2. Creative intelligence and problem solving. In the 12th house, Pitrakaraka influences the native's creative intelligence by encouraging a focus on spiritual insight, intuition, and the ability to solve problems by looking beyond the material world. The father's teachings may guide the native in finding creative solutions through inner wisdom, dreams, or metaphysical practices. This placement enhances the native's ability to use their subconscious mind, spiritual understanding, or work in isolated or hidden environments to solve problems. The father may encourage the native to explore creative thinking through meditation, art, or spiritual practices that transcend the physical world. The native may excel at solving problems using intuitive or spiritual approaches, often guided by the father's teachings on looking beyond the surface to find deeper truths. The father may influence the native to embrace creative solutions that involve introspection, isolation, or metaphysical insights. 3. Ancestral support and esoteric knowledge from past lives. With Pitrakaraka in the 12th house, the native's ancestral support and esoteric knowledge from past lives are deeply connected to spirituality, seclusion, and karmic debts. The father may serve as a channel for ancestral wisdom that encourages the native to work through karmic lessons tied to spiritual growth, sacrifice, and release from worldly attachments. This placement suggests that the native carries karmic lessons about isolation, spiritual understanding, or hidden knowledge from paternal ancestors, with the father playing a role in guiding them through these challenges. The native may feel a deep responsibility to resolve karmic debts related to sacrifice, spirituality, or detachment, drawing on ancestral guidance passed down through the father. There may be a karmic connection between the native's need for spiritual growth and lessons of isolation or surrender, influenced by the father's teachings on these themes. 4. Moral compass and ethical foundations. Pitrakaraka in the 12th house suggests that the father plays a significant role in shaping the native's moral compass through lessons about spiritual ethics, detachment, and the need to focus on higher truths beyond material gain. The father may emphasize the importance of living according to spiritual principles, teaching the native to let go of worldly desires in favor of spiritual purity. The native's moral and ethical beliefs may be influenced by the father's guidance on sacrifice, service, and the importance of helping others, often in hidden or subtle ways. The native's ethical framework is likely built on spiritual or otherworldly principles, reflecting the father's emphasis on detachment from material concerns and a focus on higher spiritual ethics. The father may encourage the native to practice selflessness, charity, and spiritual service as part of their moral and ethical development. 5. Career and social standing. With Pitrakaraka in the 12th house, the father's influence on the native's career and social standing is tied to spiritual work, service, or roles involving seclusion, such as work in hospitals, charitable organizations, or foreign lands. The native may feel drawn to careers that involve helping others, working behind the scenes, or embracing spiritual practices. The father's teachings may push the native toward professions that require self-sacrifice, isolation, or deep introspection, such as healing professions, charitable work, or work in foreign countries. The native may be drawn to careers that involve spiritual service, charity, healing, or working in hidden or isolated environments, reflecting the father's guidance. The father's influence may encourage the native to pursue a career that involves helping others or sacrificing personal gain for the greater good, often in unseen or subtle ways. 6. Love, romance, and celebration. In the 12th house, Pitrakaraka influences the native's approach to love, romance, and celebration through a lens of spiritual connection, sacrifice, and transcendence. The father's teachings may shape how the native approaches love as something deeply spiritual, emphasizing the importance of emotional and spiritual connection over material or physical aspects. Romantic relationships for the native may involve themes of sacrifice, secrecy, or spiritual depth, often focusing on transcending the ego to build a deep, soulful connection. Celebrations may take on a quieter, more spiritual tone, involving introspection or charitable work rather than outward displays of joy. The native may approach love and romance with a sense of sacrifice and spiritual connection, often seeking partners who share a deep introspective bond, reflecting the father's influence. Celebrations may be more private or spiritual in nature, focusing on inner joy, spiritual milestones, or acts of service rather than large social gatherings. In conclusion, Pitrakaraka in the 12th house signifies a paternal influence focused on spirituality, sacrifice, and detachment from material concerns. The father plays a key role in guiding the native's approach to spiritual growth, hidden knowledge, and the resolution of karmic debts. This placement encourages the native to explore the spiritual realms, embrace isolation when necessary, and learn the art of letting go, all while drawing on the father's wisdom in navigating the deeper, more mystical aspects of life.